Okay, so pit stop. So this is something new that I've been seeing. And instead of having something like this where there would be a level and like a 1 hour hidden demand or hidden supply or something, what happens is price sometimes will create a level, and usually it happens in the 1 hour. Price will just blow straight through that level and then quickly wick back up and then fall down. And it doesn't look like anything on the 1 hour or the 2 or 4 hour. But if you draw a level, like if you were to draw a level, let's say right here when price blows straight through and then go to the 30, 15, or 5, you can see there's a POI. And a lot of times price will blow straight through it. I mean, it'll play off. But I used to not even notice it because I didn't trade like that. But now, looking at it, if we can see price right here has this big engulfing and it's this entire level, and then price came back up, wicked it, and then dropped. And usually I would have drawn it up like kind of like this and been like, okay, now we have this level, hidden supply, whatever, not knowing that the move has already played out. So if we go like this, rewind time, we see, okay, price, big drop, right? Big engulfing is blowing straight past that level. Now we go to 30, and look at it. Now we have this hidden supply on the 30, right? Now we can draw that up, and then we see price wicks it and then drops, right? And I like to call it a pit stop just because it sounds right. Like price goes and then has a quick pit stop and then flies in a direction. And if we look at GJ has a good example too. Okay, let's look at it. So right here, right, we can see price creates, here, let's go. Okay, we can see, whoops, we can see price creates this level, right? Blows straight through it with this engulfing and then comes back. And on the 1 hour, doesn't look like anything, right? And then the same thing right here on the 1 hour, blows straight through it, but it doesn't look like anything, but there is a level. So then we go to the 30, go to the 15, go to the 5, and look what we have. On the 5 on this one, we have hidden demand. And on the 5 on this one, we have hidden demand zone, right? So if we look at it on the 1 hour, price went straight through it, came back, tapped it, flew up. And then this one, same thing, came back, tapped it, went up. Usually, I wouldn't even have taken anything over here because there was no level. Usually, I would have looked at this, but it didn't happen. But now I've learned better. And then this, same thing. Usually, I would have looked at like this level for it to pull back and then enter. And then now I'd be like, all right, boom, that's the entry. Get you really good stops. 7 pip stop, 8 pip stop, right? And then if we let it continue, it just flies up, right? Hits TPs. And then if you have a runner, like it says, 18-1, 13-1 potential, right? Really, really dope. So now if we go to gold, the same thing. 3 of these happened on like Friday morning, I think it was. So, okay. Same thing with this one. Price had, price was bullish. Okay, price was bullish, choppy sells, and then we had this strong break out of the channel. Okay, and then there was a level. There was no real PY, but on the 5 minute, if you look on the 5 minute, hidden demand. Price eventually came right back to it, and then hit it and flew up. Boom, tapped it, flew up, right? And then now another good example was on US 30. Price did the same kind of thing as gold, choppy sales in his channel, strong push up, and then we had this level, and then on the smaller time frames we had POI, and it tapped it. So a lot of times what I'm starting to see is that things like this right here, like this example, a lot of times this on the 1 hour is actually price has already made the move, but if it looks like this, potentially there might be a opportunity to get in. So like if we do this and then we go down to the smaller time frames, find a POI, we can actually get in the trade. So yeah, and things like this also. If we look at this entire thing, price is blowing by that level. Price is blowing by that level. We go down to the time frames, 30, 15, 5. Doesn't seem like there was really anything. So it wouldn't have taken anything, but it's still a good example of what stuff looks like. And then price comes back down, taps it, and then flies up. So in this example, what could have happened is we could have had that level and then the 1 hour POI and then taken the trade, and then everything would have played out. You know? But these just seem like so much better because the risk rewards you can get are a lot crazy. It's more like a quote unquote sniper entry or whatever the fuck they say. Um, but yeah, these things are dope. But yeah, that's it, man. Pit stops. Basically, when price has a level and it just has a big engulfing or something, just shoots straight past it, and then price comes back, taps it with the POI in the lower time frames, and that's it.